Tanzania, Tanzania, nakupenda kwa moyo wote. Nchi yangu Tanzania.
Tanzania specifically is one of the poorest countries in the world.
Right now, our economy is very poor. The infrastructures are very poor. Our schools are there, but they are very few and in very poor conditions.
There are more than 3 million children who have no access to education right now.
There's also the other aspect of the AIDS that has come in the last 10 years, and we have so many orphans that are left without really any care.
We have at this opportunity a unique chance to actually not just affect lives, but to change destinies of children, and that way also hopefully change the destiny of a country.
The mission of StarCD is to create an environment where our youth can learn, to create leaders that will lead Tanzania into greater heights of development and unity and understanding.
The mission and the reason why StarCD is being built is to offer education to all the children of Tanzania that don't have an opportunity to go for higher education.
The complex will consist of a boys' dormitory and a girls' dormitory building, each one housing 120 to 180 students.
The teachers for StarCD will come mainly out of the Apostles of Jesus order themselves.
The difference between this school and other schools, we feel, is that this school will always have the stability of the Apostles of Jesus, who are going to actually make sure that this school stays running and stays a viable entity.
The Apostles of Jesus, it's probably one of the most vibrant African-based Catholic religious institutes or congregations in the world.
Yes, we were founded in 1968 in Uganda, East Africa.
And to date we are about 350 priests and with hundreds of seminarians.
The Apostles of Jesus do a tremendous amount of work in Africa in caring for the poor, trying to really impact young people's lives so that they have an opportunity for a better chance in life.
Catholic Church in the United States and in Europe traditionally have been so used to sending missionaries. And more recent experience has been just the opposite. It has been one of receiving missionaries.
Just think of the opportunity it would present for our young students to experience firsthand the religious order of the Apostles of Jesus and their mission in education and in spreading the gospel message.
These are Catholic priests. They're educated in Catholic schools. They're educated with Catholic doctrine. They can have a place even in our American society and in our American Catholic churches.
Arusha is strategic for two reasons. The climate is conducive for learning. The second reason is the piece of land will support our philosophy. We need a piece of land that can be used for agriculture. We can produce all the food we need to support our students. And not only that, the farm will also be like an educational grounds to educate as many as possible young people how to take care of the land and how to use the land to their benefit.
We're not trying to build an American school in Africa. We want to build an African school for African students in an African culture.
We have children who have no parents because they have died of AIDS. this will be their home. They will have a family that they can claim as their own.
This does exist out there, and there is hope for a future, and I think we have a right and a responsibility to do it.
With so little in terms of dollars, we can do so much.
And that's why I think people should look at the face of these children. They should look at the difficulties that Africa is facing and say, here is a hope, here is a solution.
I think education is the only true way that we can break the cycle of poverty. And this is what I think that the Apostles of Jesus bring through Star Academy to the population that they will serve.
And I pray that it becomes a role model for other schools to look at and say, we would like our schools to be like Star Academy.